Hey guys, I'm Skill, and in today's video I'll be doing an in-depth look into Atlanta Reign's Torbjorn composition that they ran on Ilios against Florida. Starting off by taking a look at the setups, Atlanta's comp can best be described as a control comp, control referring to an archetype revolving around denying space and forcing the enemy team into taking bad positions or trades instigated by the control. The goal of this Torb comp in particular is to play a cops and robbers game along the edge of the well to take advantage of the several knockbacks available, as well as blink arrows and other projectiles into Reinhardt, Orisa, or other beefy tanks, thereby wearing the enemy out. Florida's team is running Dotes out the gate in preparation for an Oats, Orisa Goats, or standard Goats composition. So let's see how both teams react to each other. Also, notice Dafran's turret placement here, as it's almost left untouched for the majority of the game. After noticing the enemy team, Atlanta decided to post up right in front of the building on the right. If Florida decided to engage straight in, then Orisa and D.Va would hold the ground and attempt to boop, and be instantly ready for their own Lucio to wrap around and prepare for a boop of their own into the well. However, after noticing that Florida decided to take a safer approach, Atlanta began the control by wrapping around to the opposite side of the well, forcing the enemy Winston to leap into the fight or risk taking too much damage early on. And after Florida engages, all efforts are made to charge into the Winston and melt him as quickly as possible before his team is able to help. For the next hold, Atlanta take a safe approach by cornering themselves as bait. They send Hanzo back to prepare for an ultimate, to hopefully pinch Florida as they engage, and it works splendidly. This same idea is applied for the next engagement, but this time using D.Va's bomb instead of the Hanzo dragons. And just at the last 99% tick, Florida comes in with ultimates to stall the cap. And while looking good initially for Atlanta, Dafran gets split off and dies solo, and the team gets Graviton as they come to assist him. Atlanta then swap onto an Oats comp, winning them the game. Overall, an amazing job from Atlanta to come up with such an effective strategy against the current meta. Not only was the Torb effective, but possibly the most effective character for that specific job and map. And as far as potential counters go, Dive with Hammond could be good to soak initial impact damage, or maybe even a quad tank setup that we've seen in the past. And I'm sure Atlanta and the other teams have some other interesting things up their sleeves. We'll have to wait and see.
A Viking on to the roster. Dafran is here. He will be playing. And I know exactly. We get the reaction. There we go. People are hyped to watch this guy live here at the Overwatch League.
There he comes, leading the pack. There's Dafran, 99. Looks very comfortable. I think Atlanta's doing the right thing when it comes by their team. A lot of structural support. Everything's taken care of.
League, it's been the big question mark throughout the past several months. What are these teams going to be doing, and what will the strategies look like? And so right out the gates, do we have any shockers? 20 seconds, and these teams obviously can still make some changes.
Tavik has been on break duty lately. Atlanta Reign mentioned to me that, yeah, they can play triple-triple. They much prefer to play DPS. So I think for the first time coming out on stage, maybe just let it loose a little bit. Give up a map stage if you have to, but let everybody play what they want to play. The cheer you hear is because at the far top left of your screen, Dafran is picking one hero we have not seen in the Overwatch League. He's on the Torb. It's hammer time.
This is it. It's happening. He's gonna be looking for some nails to hammer down. Let's see if we can find him. Dafran, he's got a little grin going too. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on.
What makes Dafran a really good Torb, to be honest, is that his primary fire is so good. Yes, you have a turret, yes, you have all this, but that primary weapon, very difficult to master, but puts out a ton of damage if you can actually connect with it.
Exactly right, and it's got the two functions. You want to come close, turns into a shotgun pretty much, and you're going to start melting tanks. So let's see if Dafran's going to find anything to kick things off. Masa's already found a kill on BQB, but Pokepo got traded immediately.
Masa took down 2 tanks by himself, and that is going to be the opening point. Captured for the Atlanta Raid after some cleanup. Tanks coming in late there too. An interesting strategy, probably caught Florida a little off guard, but you know, Dafran and Torb go hand in hand, and now we've seen 27 out of 29 heroes played in the Overwatch.
That's truly the beauty of where the game is right now going into this season. The fact that we're seeing all of these heroes pick the variety of strategies, that's what it's all about. Not the same thing. But Dafran, he's getting close to that molten core for this next fight.
Got to give Masa a lot of credit there too. And if you see great ult tracking, it's because Masa, he's really highly regarded on his ability to keep track of how charged the enemy is and what abilities they have up.
So valuable going into this one. It's all about ult economy. The Dragons are out though as the engage comes through for Florida Mayhem. Immediately melted. Both tanks getting run over. Chris bodily mauled. And that's a very quick, clean fight here for Atlanta Rain to kick things off. Team kill everybody out.
Dako was one of my favorite divas coming into this league who had not previously played in the Overwatch League. Very creative, will end up using a lot of abilities that you don't expect. A lot of diva players will fall into a similar style and they're predictable. Not Dako. He is a diva all his own.
Diva that's so key now in all of these rosters. That's what it's all about. Still, I think it's the most picked hero, hands down.
Pretty high rate.
Well, let's get into it now because they are looking for a new angle here. Florida trying to go for the wrap.
Have to be careful. Molten Core's up. If they all group up, you can just drop all the lava on them.
Exactly right. Doesn't hesitate whatsoever. Dafran right now looking to do some damage. We did get a bomb going off. Swan is out of it. Trance thrown in here as well. And Dafran in the meantime will eliminate Zephyr. Still looking good here for Atlanta despite Florida's best efforts.
It's looking great here. The turret sometimes can just serve as a distraction because you have to deal with it. Dafran uses the ability to get in there. He's got Soundberry up on him, just looking for more targets, but he's out of people to eliminate.
This is so much fun. Bongos are down as well, but it is going to take over here. Can Florida Mayhem make it back in time to tap the point?
Swan's in position.
We have Swan in position. He's got Primal as well. Body block. I like it, and they get the kill. Perfectly done. What a sick play from Dako.
Looking to lock it out. Desperation time as Florida will throw all abilities they have. No use trying to save them for the next round coming into it. They do have some stall potential here. As Swanaby can get back, will let Primal Rage buys enough time, but all the kills are going in favor of Atlanta right now. Tavik finally takes out Dafran, gives him his first death of the round.
First death, and it's looking like Florida at the very end will be able to flip it. They will bring this back their way. Had to throw a lot into this fight, however, but we're going to see some swaps. No hesitation. One kill on Torb, or one death rather, and Dafran is going to go ahead and swap over, and now we're going to go into one of the more tried and true strategies here for Atlanta Rain.
I mean, boo. I wanted to see more terror.
Yeah, seriously.
Zarya is so important in these compositions, one of the higher picked heroes as well. We'll see if Dafran can do it. We mentioned mechanically gifted, and it's mostly his signature hero was Soldier 76, which relies a lot on tracking, as does Zarya. It might be able to translate.
Self-destruct to initiate, straight into the back, easily dodged, however. Good work coming in here from Atlanta Rain. They decide to commit the Transcendence to this fight, though. Will get traded back by Tvik with the rally. Both support ults getting committed, and right now we're just hunting for a kill. Plenty of places to hide from that bomb, but Tvik still goes boom.
That is such a Dako Diva play. He has such creative self-destructs, usually just get his mech back or create space. A bonus kill there later. Dako yet to be eliminated this round, has 17 eliminations, 9 final blows. What a Diva play.
Yeah, the Assassin Diva, and this is going to be taking down. We do still have a few of the Florida Mayhem in position here. Hammond into it, the hamster looking to go and flatten somebody, but it's not gonna happen. And for now, they just need to keep tapping this point. They need to keep buying time. Florida Mayhem. Zephyr is here now on the point, but he's all by his lonesome. They're boosted up. He's not going to be around for long. And the overtime wick keeps burning down. But some good time bought here. And Florida Mayhem may be able to get back and just continue this fight one after another. They're just trickling in. Good focus fire coming in here from Atlanta Rain. And it is looking like they'll get a grip on things and take the advantage in this first match.
Hamster in the hole, goes down, not the way to die. They need to start getting some kills. Not gonna happen. Atlanta Rain make a grand debut.
Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Also, come hang out in my Discord server and my Twitch live stream. Special thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see what kind of cool VIP rewards you can get, check the links down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.